Good morning, multipliers. Welcome to, well, it's not quite the Plus Show. I wanted to just give you a quick update. We will not have a show today. I've got some personal stuff that's come up that I have to take care of, so I wasn't able to film and get everything edited and up. But I figure since I can't do that and I didn't get it, I wanted to do a review for Split, which came out last night, so I thought I could do a brief little Split review for you here real fast. So, if you don't know, Split is the newest M. Night Shyamalan movie, starring, what's his name, Judah? James McAvoy. Starring James McAvoy. It takes place with a guy who's got like 23 different personalities, and it kind of takes this idea almost that like people who have that, like it literally is separate people and like their body physiologically changes. It's kind of a little bit weird. I don't normally go to these kinds of movies, but it seemed like a really interesting take on it. And I'm pleased to report it didn't come in like with any, like, they weren't trying to play off necessarily like the demonic element as much necessarily at all. So that was kind of a refreshing thing. It wasn't necessarily that kind of horror movie. It really wasn't a scary movie. They kind of tried to pull that up in there. Not to say there wasn't some scary parts or some suspenseful parts, but all in all, it was more to see this man's struggle and kind of like this like weird balance that goes through his life. So it was interesting. I think I enjoyed it quite a bit. James McAvoy's performance was fantastic. I mean, just really, it was something to watch him. I feel like it's all in all, though, I feel like the film was pretty decent. I felt like it had some, I mean, it was paced well, everything, so I feel like it went well. The only things I'd say with negatives with it would be something like along the lines of, first off, there was like several parts where the girls were forced to, because I mean, a couple, obviously in the commercial, like 3 girls were taken, and they forced them into some, how would you say it, Judah?
They had to remove clothing items throughout the movie.
And so there was no nudity per se, and they didn't really focus on, thankfully, stuff happens where you don't necessarily have to see it for a long time, but it was just kind of unnecessary. But I think all in all it was a pretty decent film. I mean, that's pretty much, there wasn't a ton of language even in really anything like that. No sexual content for the most part and everything. So it was really a decent film all in all. I think I would give it a 6.8. I think it was a pretty good film. Wasn't one I really have like a great deal of like wanting to see, but it was a really interesting performance, a really interesting movie they did. So not necessarily my kind of movie, but for this kind of movie, it was pretty darn good. So, but let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you think about it. What you, are you going to see that movie? Are you going to see Triple X comes out this week also? Are you going to see something else that's come out recently? Let me know in the comments down below. I apologize for not having the Plus show up today. Like I said, some family, some personal stuff that came up that has prevented me from being able to do everything. But hope you enjoyed the review. If you like what we do here, make sure you give us that cool thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure you get that subscribe button, guys. And as always, my name's Dan. God bless, and we'll see you next time.